There are some things in this world that go way beyond human understanding. Things that cannot be explained, things that most people don't want to know about. That is where we come.
Do you know what the most frightening thing in the world is? It's fear.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
I'm afraid!
Don't be afraid!
No. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
What an excellent day for an exorcism.
It's all true. The boogeyman is real. And you found him.
When there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth.
I see dead people.
Listen to them. Children of the night. What music they make.
They're here.
Good evening and welcome back to Ghost Frickin'
Talkin'.
That's right, you've reached Ghost Frickin' Talkin', your paranormal, family-friendly podcast.
Family friendly?
That
is
not family friendly. Yeah,
maybe if you're like our family.
Yeah, friendly for our family, but maybe not for, Joe Q Public. Is that what they call him? Joe Q Public's stuff?
Sure. Sounds good.
But yeah, you have reached this paranormal podcast where we talk all things spooky and unexplained. I am your humble host. My name is Nick.
I am Trenton.
And I am Newsroom Nessie.
Newsroom Nessie is sitting in the Spreadshop unofficial, official, sponsored newsroom. If you guys don't know what Spreadshop is, it is our merch shop. You can go there and get all your awesome Ghost Frickin' Talking gear. And tonight, it looks like I'm the only one wearing the gear here tonight.
Yes.
Yeah, all mine need to be laundered.
Look at that. So at least you're not dirty like me and wearing the same shirt over and over and over again.
I thought about it, but I slept in it last night, so.
Stinky.
See, it's so comfortable you can sleep in it.
Yes, look at that. So comfortable you can sleep in it.
Yeah, brings you sweet dreams.
All right, guys. So
nice.
if you guys want, if you guys are listening to us via podcast, you can see all of our shiny faces.
Hey.
On the YouTube. Make sure to subscribe on YouTube.
And click that notification bell so you get notified when we push out a new video.
Also, check us out on Facebook and Instagram and the TikTok.
The ticks of the talks.
I got you pretty good today, though, on the
TikTok.
You are all about it.
Because the running joke is that everything in existence is in existence because of giraffes.
Oh my God!
Because giraffes. I mean, giraffes exist, so why wouldn't anything else?
Everything in existence means that way.
It seems like that's your go-to when you're like, but you know what?
Because we were talking about animals, and we were talking about Bigfoot. What makes you think we have Bigfoot? Not think that we have Bigfoot because we have freaking long neck cheetah-looking things.
We have sloths, too.
Exactly, we have sloths.
Oh, dude. So, yeah, it's all fun and games. So if you want to see some fun stuff, check out our TikTok as well. It's all underneath Ghost Frickin' Talkin'. It's not too hard to find. Just look up Ghost Frickin' Talkin'. And if you guys are playing the drinking game at home, I hear the dog once out. So that is your first shot of the night. We actually went through the last 2 episodes without the dog happening because she was locked up in a room.
That's true.
The other night. So
yeah,
we didn't have any dog interruptions. But tonight, right off the bat, you get it. All right. So what are we doing here, ladies and gentlemen? We are taking another shot. Barking dog. Tonight, we are continuing the 31 days
of Halloween.
That's right. We are almost on the last week. Take another shot. Barking dog.
You guys going to be drunk.
Yeah, you guys are going to be drunk at the end of this episode because it's windy and the dog probably sees everything outside
10
moving.
minutes.
So, yeah. You guys aren't even going to make it to announce. We are doing the Black-Eyed Children episode. Everyone loves the Black-Eyed Children stuff.
They do?
Yeah, it's huge within the paranormal community.
I absolutely hate Black-Eyed Children. I can't stand them.
Maybe because they're kind of cute because they're kids until they see their eyes.
Yes.
Right?
Until they're dead black eyes.
Their soulless eyes.
And it's more of a newer thing that's popped up too. Because growing up, I never heard of black-eyed kids before.
No, I didn't either.
But when we dive into this stuff, it's become more of a new thing that I don't know. Because, all right, we are in a time where you can change your contacts to make your eyes look creepy anyway. So that's where I kind of lean towards why people are having more instances with
More
black-eyed
sightings.
children.
Yeah.
Because you have those awesome contacts, those FX contacts or whatever.
Funny you mentioned that because I was literally going through Instagram it was Instagram last night, and one of the videos was the ad for those contacts to make your eyes completely black or even completely white.
Wow.
So
Yeah, and they have the ones where you get like the cat eyes.
yeah, they had all different kind
all red. Yeah,
they had all
if I
kinds of
could,
stuff.
if I could stomach touching my eyeballs,
Yeah, I can't put contacts in my eyes. No way.
I would definitely do the contact thing. But as you guys can see, if you guys are watching YouTube, I'm wearing glasses because I am a chicken shit and can't put fingers in my eyes.
See, I can touch my eyeballs, no problem, but I cannot put contacts in. I tried, like when I first got glasses, I sat there for like an hour trying to put those damn things in my eyes.
What was it? Is it Ace Ventura where he sat there and he's like touching his eyeballs like?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They
I'm
creep
like,
you out.
it makes me so sick.
Really?
Because
So if I touch my eyeball right now, it will creep you out.
yeah, it will. It will definitely creep me out. I will.
Note to self.
It's like, okay. No,
Well,
no.
you know, just eyeball torture in general freaks me out.
Yeah. So have you seen A Clockwork Orange?
I have not seen A Clockwork Orange. I know people are gonna be like, "What the fuck? You have never seen?" Like,
Okay.
this
Well,
is-
we need to watch it.
Yes.
And I mean, it's not. Yeah, it's just. It definitely makes your eyes water. A certain scene in there.
Is it?
It's not like eyeball torture, but
Have you seen Hostel,
I have.
where they had that Japanese girl and they pull her eyeball out and exploded?
I remember that now.
And it's
yeah.
like a yellow pus and shit that comes out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Eyes just.
I mean, I don't know. We were watching that Brightburn movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then she was just doing her own thing, and lights.
Yeah, a fluorescent light exploded, and she looked up, and a shard of glass came down and stuck her in her eye. And they did a close-up shot of like it was good visual effects.
Oh, it
Yes.
just creeps me out
And
just
And she's
thinking
just
about
sitting
it.
there pulling it out. I'm like, no.
And she was like,
do that.
She was like trying to
Oh.
pull it out, right? And then she grabs the glass, pulls it out, and blood just squirts out of her eyeball. It was
It's so bad.
It was so badass. Yeah, if you guys have not seen Brightburn,
I haven't seen it.
It's a really good
definitely go and definitely see it. It's basically the story of Superman, but if Superman was bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's this kid his parents find this spaceship in the middle of the woods, and it's a little boy. And they take him in and make him their child, but instead of being a good guy, he's coming out to be a bad guy, and he just goes on a murder spree, which is fucking insane.
Yeah.
Like the scenes in this movie are incredible. It's like
it's really
fucking
freaking
good.
cool.
But we are talking about eyeballs tonight because of the black-eyed children. And if you guys are wondering what the black-eyed children are, they are an American contemporary legend of paranormal creatures that resemble children between ages 6 and 16 with pale skin and black eyes. What were you pointing at?
This is start.
Does it say start? Usually
No,
there's
it
like a
says
time down
stop recording.
No, it says stop recording.
Oh.
It says start stream or
Sorry.
stop recording.
Usually I see the time down there,
Yeah.
because I can see how long
Yeah.
we've been on
Oh,
there,
yeah.
and I don't see it there, so it
Yeah.
freaked me out a second. I'm like, wait, are we even recording?
Oh, yeah.
That's why I brought it up.
You made me sit there and panic for a second. Hold on, is that better?
Yep, there we go.
Okay.
I was like, wait a minute. Sorry to interrupt.
You made me, because we had an issue with your microphone to begin with.
Right, and I didn't know if maybe messing around with that we got sidetracked.
Yeah. I'm like, you were pointing at the computer screen. I was like, no.
Oh, yeah,
don't tell
no,
me,
the
Don't
mic's
tell me your
good.
microphone was
No,
dead.
that threw me off. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
All right. Well.
Well, back to our
Back to the
regular
story.
scheduled program.
It says resemble children between ages 6 and 16 with pale skin and black eyes who are reportedly seen hitchhiking or panhandling are encountered on doorsteps of residential homes. If you guys hear that, that is the redneck neighbors in the neighborhood going down with a noisy muffler.
Yeehaw.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is a Ghost Freaking Talking podcast where you hear everything that happens in any kind of general area of this place.
Yeah.
While tabloid coverage of these creatures has claimed that tales of black-eyed children have existed since the 1980s, most sources indicate that the legend originated from a 1996 posting written by Texas reporter Brian Bethel on a ghost-related mailing list, relating 2 alleged encounters with black-eyed kids. Bethel describes encountering 2 such children in Abilene, Texas, in 1996, and claims that a second person had a similar, unrelated encounter in Portland, Oregon. Bethel's stories have become regarded as classic examples of creepypasta. And do you guys know what creepypasta is, right? We've covered this before.
It's a website where people can submit their stories.
Yep.
Okay.
Basically, if you want to be like an inspiring writer or something like that, and you want to write about the creepy.
What's his face became a thing?
Slender Man.
Slender Man.
Yep. Slender Man was definitely it was a creepypasta contest.
Yeah.
So that was where he was born.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of sounds like the black-eyed children could be kind of this guy's before creepypasta was a thing in 1996. This guy was
mailing list,
Yeah.
like before the internet.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
And it gained popularity that he published a frequently asked questions just to keep up with demand for more info about a new urban legend. In 2012, Bethel told his story on reality TV series Monsters and Mysteries in America. He wrote a follow-up article for the Aberdeen Reporter News describing his experience and maintaining his belief that it was a legitimate experience. It doesn't actually tell his experience in this, but I've seen there was an episode of one of these weird things I watch on like Amazon Prime, where basically he was waiting outside in his car or something, and some of these kids walked up to his car and were asking if he had money so they could go to the movies, and if they could get a ride to the movie theater too.
Okay.
And he said, really creeped him out because when he looked at these kids, there was just something not right about them.
Mm-hmm.
And when he looked at them better, he saw that they had no pigment at all in their eyes, and they were just pitch black.
Just black. Yeah, that's definitely creepy. I mean, you don't see that often. Even like with medical conditions. I don't really know of any medical condition that makes your eye completely black like that. I mean, granted, I haven't looked into that, but
yeah, and I've
it doesn't seem common. I mean, I've never come across it.
I've seen a guy that we knew a while ago. He had like really, really dark brown eyes to where it almost looked like his eyes were black.
His whole entire eyes?
Yeah.
Really?
It almost looked like his pupil was almost
bigger than like
completely
normal?
dilated at all times.
Huh.
So it kind of looked like he had black eyes, but he still had the white pigment around. Well, what they're describing for black-eyed children is everything is black.
Right, there's whole eyeball.
There's no white, can't see the white of his eyes or anything like that.
Yeah.
So basically, there's some people that are saying, what kind of resembles black-eyed children? Aliens.
True.
All right, guys. So if you guys can hear now,
That's
an airplane in the background. Yes. So you guys have had barking dog, noisy car, and now an airplane. You guys are hitting everything tonight on our Black-Eyed Children episode. But people are saying that these black-eyed children could possibly be aliens. Or
could be.
Or, we talked about this in a prior episode where aliens are kind of putting hybrid children into bodies of their people that they abduct and then bring them back here, and then they have babies, these hybrid babies. Mm-hmm. And who's to say that maybe the black-eyed children that are starting to pop up are the hybrid babies of these alien abductions. So
I can see that.
other people say that they're demons because if you watch the show Supernatural, whenever a demon possesses a body, the
eyes go black.
The eyes go black.
Yeah. I've
So-
seen that in other movies and stuff when they get like possessed or something. Yeah, their eyes will go
Yeah,
black.
so people are thinking that these are actual demons that are taking a guise of a child. Because are you going to be more open to letting a child in that's looking for help
An innocent child,
Then-
exactly.
than
Than
rather
some creepy
than,
guy
than
that's
some-
knocking on your door.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Nah, none of them, bro. Not even a child, bro. I'm like, no, go defend for yourself.
Nobody's home.
Nobody's home.
All right, so before I jump into, because I actually have a story of this elderly couple of their experience with the black-eyed children.
All right.
What we're going to do first is that we're going to throw this to our Etsy partner,
Okay.
Mr. Hinkle Draws.
Yeah.
Do you want to do this? Because I loved your rendition, because I was editing the podcast out for the last podcast where I made you do the intro for his
Yeah.
thing, and you rocked it, dude.
Dude, I know I did.
Yeah, I'm being sarcastic as all hell right now. If you guys can see me, I'm putting thumbs up and everything with my fake smile.
Why? What do you mean? I did pretty well.
Were you just like, what, commercial or...
Yeah. He's like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here, even though we've done this like almost 30 times now this month.
But anyways, our SC shop partner, Mr. Hinkle Draws, he's got 10 cool Halloween stickers from Billy from not Jigsaw, just from Saw, right?
From Saw.
Carrie from whatever that.
From Carrie.
Carrie. Is that the movie?
Dun, 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 brr.
Jason, Freddy, Ghostface, the Bride of Frankenstein, Frankenstein's monster.
Oh, by the way, our friend Mr. Hinkle Jaws, he got suckered in. Now he's got a TikTok now as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he does?
Yes.
Yeah, I seen it.
Did you convince him?
I didn't convince him at all.
Oh, no? Okay.
But he did up his Halloween stickers really cool for the TikTok. He's added like sound effects and spooky effects to the stickers themselves.
Are they selling well?
I haven't asked him since the last time when he said that they're not selling at all.
I hope so. They're badass.
Yeah, because
they're pretty cool.
I'd hate to see his kids have to eat them.
Yeah.
But if you want to check out these stickers, check them out right here, right now.
I'm getting ready to watch a video.
Really? What?
Oh, just some scary movie.
You like scary movies?
Uh-huh.
I want to play a game. So you are afraid of something after all, huh?
What an excellent day for an exorcism.
It's alive! It's alive! It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
What's the problem? Come on, I'll take you home.
Get your limited edition Halloween sticker series at Etsy.com. Shop Mr. Hinkle Draws. 10 designs to choose from Jason, Freddy, Ghostface, Carrie, Thriller Michael Jackson, Frankenstein's Monster and the Bride of Frankenstein, Billy the Puppet, Pennywise the Clown, and Reagan from The Exorcist. Alright, and we are back, so make sure to go and get your awesome Mr. Hinkle Draws stickers at Etsy shop Mr. Hinkle Draws. Alright guys, so sit back, relax as I spin this yarn. Is that what they call them back in the day? They call them yarns when they're talking old stories.
I'm pretty sure.
I think so.
Yeah, I think you got it.
Yeah. Big words, spinning yarns.
Big words.
Alright, so this is one of the stories of the black-eyed children. In a snowy town Within the middle of nowhere, Vermont, an elderly couple heard the sound of 3 loud knocks on their door. Knock, knock, knock.
Funny that it's 3.
Yeah.
You know, because,
Yeah, because,
The mocking of the Holy
the
Trinity.
Holy Trinity.
Sorry, side note.
No, it's okay. I like it when you throw in some knowledge like that. It makes me know that you're paying attention to what's going on. They opened the door and saw 2 children, a boy and a girl. Parents will be here soon. May we come in? The children did not make eye contact and just stood there in the doorway. The elderly couple were hesitant but after a while, they let the boy and the girl inside. The kids settled on the couch while the wife made some hot cocoa and the husband asked them questions that went unanswered. The wife returned and noticed that her cat was scared and angry with the children. May we please use the restroom? The wife looked at the kids and she finally saw them. The children's eyes were as black as the starless universe. She directed them to the bathroom and returned to her husband, who was covering his face with his hands. Did you see their eyes? The husband then showed her his hands full of blood from a nosebleed.
Oh.
So all of a sudden, the husband just started coming down with a nosebleed.
Yeah, that's weird.
Then the power suddenly went out and the house turned dark as the kids' eyes. The wife headed to the restroom and was confronted by the voice of the kids at the end of the hall uttering, "Our parents are here." The kids then exited the house, leaving the door wide open. The wife then noticed that there were 2 men at the end of the driveway. The men were very tall and slender. The wife waved but did not receive the same friendly gesture. The 2 men and children then drove away together in one car. The power then came back on a little later after the kids left. Throughout the next week, weird things happened around the house. 3 out of the 4 cats went missing, and the 4th one had been found dead in the pool of its own blood. The husband continued to have nosebleeds and finally went to the doctor, where he was diagnosed with a very aggressive skin cancer. But, black-eyed children, don't let them in your house.
Obviously. No, go defend for yourself.
Yeah.
I'm skeptical. I'm totally skeptical on this whole black-eyed children thing. I don't get how it is exploded as much as it has.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe just because it's a creep factor of children anyway.
Yeah,
Children
I
are
don't know.
scary
Unless
to
it's just
begin
the
with.
internet, The internet
Yeah.
just create, people, create these things.
Yeah.
And then people eat acid and then they hallucinate and then they say they seen, all these crazy things.
But now, with as much as black-eyed children has taken off and has become a part of the paranormal culture now, are we making a new tulpa that these things are going to actually come in existence? We've talked about tulpas before.
Yeah.
With Slender Man. Slender Man was just a writing. Was it the Momo thing? Have you seen the Momo?
I
With
hate that.
creepy bird-looking.
I don't know.
It was a sculpture somebody did, and basically
It
everyone
was like her elongated face with the big eyes and the big crooked smile.
Yeah, it kind of in Beetlejuice, when the wife pulls out the beak or something, or was it the husband?
Stretches
and
up
it
the
goes
face. Yeah.
Yep. Basically, it looks like this, but it was a sculpture somebody did. But it was just so creepy that people were attaching it into like these chain letters, like chain emails, and saying, if you do not pass this on to so many people, Momo will come at you in the middle of the night.
Oh, jeez.
And people were actually reporting that this creature was coming to them in the middle of the night.
So unless people just get so worked up, then they start having like these dreams of whatever.
Of the Momo.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's nightmare inducing. So are the black-eyed children, are they a tulpa now? Are people coming across these because the people say, demons want to take shape of something that will strike fear in you. And if you're afraid of Slender Man will come and get you. If you're afraid of this Momo will come and get you. 6 foot. All right, what was it? 60-foot Marshmallow Man.
That's exactly what I was thinking. It's like if we think of J.F. Hoover, he will come and
Yeah. If you think of J. Edgar Hoover will come and destroy us. Exactly. From Ghostbusters. But Black-Eyed Children, if you guys have ever encountered Black-Eyed Children out there, where can they write to us at?
ghostft@yahoo.com.
Where is that?
ghostft@yahoo.com.
Yeah, if you guys have had any kind of paranormal experiences, make sure to write us to there as well. But Black-Eyed Children, I don't get it. It's not a big draw for me.
I don't really believe it.
But I knew I had to throw it in the 31 days because everyone's doing it.
It's a thing,
It's a
yeah.
thing. Just this week, because I've had these planned out for probably over a couple weeks now, right? And just now panning these out. And just this week, I seen 4 different paranormal podcasts did Black-Eyed Children stories.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, fuck. I'm like, now it's going to look like we're copying all these other paranormal places.
Well,
So everyone's getting their own taste of.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's only, X number of things that, you know what I mean? Like, everyone's going to talk about the same stuff eventually, so it's not like,
Yeah, because even our next episode, we're going to do aliens. And
Sweet.
fucking somebody, just today I was looking at somebody's podcast and they were talking about the abduction story that I'm going to read to you guys on that. So I'm like,
okay.
son of a fucking bitch.
Yeah, the figures.
I'm like, fucking figures. We take a couple days off and all of a sudden everyone takes our shit. But yeah, so that is the Black-Eyed Children, and that wraps up today's 31 Days of Halloween podcast.
Yeah.
Once again, make sure to check us out on YouTube and
Click the notification bell so you get notified when we push out a new video.
yeah, and also make sure to check out all the podcasts leading up to this one, continuing the 31 Days of Halloween.
Yeah.
We just celebrated a 50th podcast episode, which I've listened to it a couple times. It's a fun episode to listen to.
Yeah.
If you guys have not.
I listened to it.
You
Pretty
guys
cool.
get a little back history of how this podcast has became and all that fun stuff. So you guys can go check that out. Also, check us out on Facebook and Instagram.
And don't forget the new TikTok.
Yeah, that's the TikTok. Keeping it hot, man. I did a spooky, scary skeletons video, which I thought was creepy as hell. I thought I did a pretty good job. But just trying to keep up with some of the trends on there, but doing it in our own twist of things.
Oh, of course.
I'm not just going to go out and shake my ass because all these other girls are going off shaking their ass. I will shake Mr. Bones' ass, but I'm not going to shake my ass. So stay tuned for some fun TikTok stuff to come. All right, guys. Also, make sure to, if you guys can leave a rating for this podcast, wherever you're getting this podcast, make sure to leave that rating there. I'm still keeping my eyes open. I need to see some ratings because I see our numbers are being downloaded, but I haven't seen any reviews or anything of the podcast. So
Yeah, leave us some reviews.
yeah. So stay tuned for more of the 31 days because we're coming to the end of it, and you guys probably won't hear from us for another year.
We're done, man.
We're done. No, I think we'll just go back to our normal, weekly podcast after that.
Yeah.
So we'll do that. All right, guys. Well, I'm Nick.
I'm Trent.
I'm Newsroom Nessie.
And as always,
everyone has a story to tell.
And
stay spooky.
Stay spooky, y'all. We'll catch you on the